What are you gonna do? Punch me in the face? You know that won't solve anything, Damien.
I sure as hell made me feel a lot better.
Come on, guys, please calm down.
Go ahead then. Take advantage of a sick man.
Oh, so you finally admit that you are sick? Seriously, what kind of a man cheat with his friend's wife?
Hey, okay, sit down. You okay? What are you feeling? I thought I was gonna black out. When was the last time you ate something? Oh, it's my LS. I've been having these attacks. They've been happening more frequently. Attacks? Yeah. Could mean that the disease is progressing even faster than I thought.
You are so full of crap. Even right now, you're trying to manipulate me into taking pity on you. You know what the irony is? I do pity you. I pity that you're pathetic enough to resort to putting on this act.
Okay, everyone. I sent out the PDF to the group chat. Maybe you can start the document for easy access.
17 pages.
I tried to condense as much as possible.
No more than 30 minutes screen time per day. Confiscate handphone immediately after coming home. Return only after homework and revision is completed.
Collect back handphone after daily screen time allowance is used up. Weekly spot checks in Brayden's room for any contraband items.
Dear, isn't that a bit excessive?
How do you think I managed to find out that Brayden was playing with his friend's handheld console that time? You better be thankful. At first I put daily,
Refer to Appendix A for list of approved friends. Approved friends?
Yeah, those are the students who have been scoring AL1s for every subject.
So he can only be friends with the nerdy ones.
Obviously, if they can score straight AL1s, it means they're serious about their studies. They can be a positive influence on Brayden.
So much to do. Is it too stressful for him or not?
None of this is new, you know. Everything here has been happening since the start of the year. I just put it down on paper.
You better read this properly and keep track. It's an important year for Brayden.
Father, you know they say it takes a village to raise a child, so it's a team effort, yeah? Thanks everyone for your commitment. So to make sure that everyone is on the same page, I suggest we do a dry run.
Dry run?
So for tomorrow, I'll let you all run the show and manage Brayden's schedule.
But you're still around, right?
Of course, I'll be the observer. So it'll be good for everyone to spend some time tonight familiarizing yourself with Appendix B. It's Brayden's weekly schedule. Okay?
How can I expect you to understand, I suppose? ALS is such a complex disease. I myself didn't understand anything
Just
until...
stop it, okay? You're embarrassing yourself.
Damien.
There's a reason why it's called motor neuron disease. Because it affects the motor neurons that control the muscles.
There's still a lot about the progression of the disease that even doctors don't really
As
understand.
I said, it affects your muscle control, not your head. It starts with muscle cramps, followed by twitching and atrophy. It progresses to muscular weakness and eventually paralysis. So if you're really worried about these so-called attacks that you're getting, maybe you should get yourself checked for a brain tumor or something.
You see, this is how my son speaks to me. That's why I try to gain your pity, Damien, because I know how little you care about me. You're kidding, right? Damien didn't even know about ALS until you showed up. He made the effort to educate himself so he could understand what you are going through. And now you dare to stand there and accuse him of not caring? This has nothing to do with you, Alex. Stay out of it.
I'm so done with you.
I just don't know what more I can do to prove that I am not the same hopeless case as before.
Can't be helped. This kind of thing takes time.
He can see for himself, but I've changed since then.
I'll give you an example. You look at Michael. After so many years, he suddenly turned up. And mind you, the fella is sick, huh? Up till now, Damien still hasn't forgiven him.
That's different, huh? What has Michael done to show that he has changed? I do my best to help people as a community leader. I do volunteer work.
What to do? For so many years, that's the only impression your son had of you.
I don't even know what he means when he says he wants to wait and see if I've changed or not.
Just be patient, huh?
Patience. Life is unpredictable, Dr. Tay. Anything can happen, huh? Of course, I would want to spend as much time as possible getting to know my son's family.
Try to think of it this way. Before your son came back from Australia, you didn't even think that you have the chance to get to know him. Correct or not?
I guess so.
So, be grateful for what you have.
I'm his father. You don't get to tell me how to talk to my son. He should show me due respect. Respect is earned, Michael. You can't just demand it just because you think it's what you deserve.
Oh, so you're that type of new age father that just lets your kids walk all over you. The only reason Damien is like this is because you're a weak leader. You're too buddy-buddy with them. And that culture has infected the way he relates to me.
Yes, Michael. I am responsible for your relationship with your son. Because how could it possibly be your own fault? You ran out on them, you don't know them, and now you just waltz in here and expect them to accept you just like that.
I must say, I'm getting sick and tired of your self-righteous new age crap.
Have you ever thought about where Damien gets it from? His temper, anger issues, lashing out at people. Let me give you a hint. It's definitely not from his mother.
After all these years, nothing has changed. He's still the same compulsive liar he has always been.
Sorry, it must be Saki.
I really didn't need any of this, okay? I was getting on perfectly fine without him here in my life. In fact, we all were.
Maybe if you give him a chance to prove himself?
Do you have any idea what he put us through? He actually told us that he was in trouble and needed to leave the country for a while. And he promised to come back when the coast was clear.
Because of his law firm stuff, right?
That's what we thought, until Mum's friends spotted him enjoying life with his secretary overseas.
That's how y'all found out about the affair?
That's when Mum realized that he emptied all their bank accounts as well.
Wow.
The biggest joke is that my grandma still thinks he's some angel. I don't think she ever knew what he really did. And it's so much worse, especially he lied about coming back. I mean, just be a man. Tell Mum the truth. What a coward.
Look, I just want to fix things with Damien before I leave Singapore for my treatment.
If your intention is to fix things, then you definitely have a funny way to go about it.
I need your help, Alex. I can't leave things this way between Damien and me. Please.
What do you want?
Sorry to disturb you, I thought you were awake.
If you're gonna talk about last night, please leave. Or if you're gonna nag at me like my dad for sleeping in the whole day, please also leave.
Actually, I think if you're going to spend the whole night playing games, you should sleep in a bit more. You are on your uni holiday break, so you should do what feels most like a break.
Thanks, I'll be sleeping.
All right, sleep well. Just close the door quietly now.
My overseas client is going to call me soon, y'all. Don't forget, today is the day of the dry run, okay? I hope you'll familiarize yourself with Brayden's schedule. Oh, he's early. Just pretend I'm not here.
I thought you were supposed to talk to her, get her to cancel this so-called dry run.
I tried, okay? She thinks we need the practice.
More like you need the practice.
Okay, enough. Don't quarrel.
Why must she involve all of us? For what? I'm very busy, you know. Today I need to meet my RC committee members preparing for NDP.
You are not the only one who is busy. But I think it's good for all of us to help.
I just don't like how Tasa thinks we need this dry run. Like, hello, Ma and I have been helping out for so long. Fetching Brayden here and there all the time whenever she has viewings.
Then the dry run should be a piece of cake.
You first day know your wife, is it? No matter how perfect the dry run is, I'm sure she'll find things to nitpick.
If she is so concerned about Brayden's studies and schedule, she shouldn't have accepted the Bangkok job in the first place.
Hey, Damien, I'm off today, so I bought breakfast for you and Mandy from that cafe you both like. If I remember correctly, Mandy likes their blueberry pancakes and you like their avocado toast.
Thanks. Oh, can't believe you remembered. We've only eaten there like once.
To be fair, I did call your mom to confirm the order, just in case I remember it wrongly.
See, this is what I mean. You could have easily taken the credit, but you didn't. Why is it so hard for my dad to just be honest?
Well, one thing I've realized is that it is very hard to change our patterns of behavior. I mean, it takes a lot of hard work and you have to be willing to accept it as well.
How can I trust a man who lies and cheats at every single chance he gets? I just feel like I cannot accept him unless he proves to me that he can change.
I'm good friends with one of the psychiatrists at the hospital. You know what he used to tell me? Alex, we cannot change others. We can only change ourselves.
Change ourselves? Hey, I'm not the one with issues here, man.
Your father may or may not change, But what you can change is the way you relate to him.
So now his problem becomes my problem. Great.
Okay, what if I told you that whether or not you feel positively or negatively towards your father is entirely up to you?
Okay, I'll pick Brayden from tuition later.
Okay, good. I got no time today. Full day of patience.
Remember, just treat me as if I'm not here. I won't interfere and I won't make any comments until the end of the day. Okay? Let's see how we fare.
I'm going for my RC committee meeting.
Father, don't you want to discuss with the rest of them about Brayden's afternoon schedule?
Hey, is somebody talking? I will be out the whole day. Only come back for dinner.
Yeah, say something.
Don't worry, Pa. I've got it covered.
I know.
Hey, Chan, come. Hey, my son is right, no? These Tai Chi classes are so popular. I might as well try monetize them.
Huh? You want to charge people for your class? Your class so popular only because it's free.
What nonsense. So many people have told me before that they benefit so much from the classes, they wouldn't even mind paying even.
Who? Who?
Yeah. Anyway, it's about knowing my own worth. I'm providing the community a valuable service, and I'm sure people will be happy to pay to continue enjoying the service.
Uncle, since when do people pay other people for community service? Are you trying to say that we should pay you because you are the grassroots leader, or we should pay Brother Hengs?
Chan, cheapos like you are not my target market.
Hey, you...
Hello, Arvind. Hey, when you are free, I need your help in making a poster. Let me explain. Okay. Sorry. I'll call you later,
Uncle, you asked that boy to design poster for you. Are you paying him?
He likes doing this kind of thing. It's his hobby.
You want to charge people, don't want to pay people? How can you? You're not
Hey, I'm giving him an experience. It is an opportunity. I mean, it's good for his portfolio.
When you finish this, do your tuition homework and school homework.
Okay, thanks, Anai.
Good boy. Later for dinner, you can eat your cuckoo's leftover hearty tingka food, okay? Brayden, you're supposed to pass me your handphone when you come home, remember?
5 more minutes.
No, now.
Look, just give up, okay? I can't do this. And I don't want to.
I think you have a lot of pent-up anger, partly because you never actually expressed to your dad how you feel. Would you be willing to meet up with him, give that a try?
Are you sure?
I trust you, Damien, even if you don't trust yourself. Come on, let's give it a try.
You left us in the lurch with no money. Mom had to take on locum shifts at night in addition to her day job. You forced me to be the man of the house before I was ready. And hey, I was just a kid. And you cheated on Mom and lied about it. So basically, you suck as a person.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Damien. I truly am. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a perfect person. But I want to do better.
Then prove it. Tell Grandma the truth. She never knew about all this, right?
Doesn't she? What's the point of dredging all this up again anyway?
It's your choice. Either you tell her the truth about everything that happened, or I'm just gonna assume that I can never trust you. Am I supposed to feel better now? Because I really don't.
It's the first time you expressed to your dad how you feel, and you did so in a level-headed, mature way. You should be proud of yourself. It's a start.
Yay.
You know, part of why I struggle with my own temper, I think, is because I also had some unresolved issues with my own father. I bottled it up, ignored it, did everything I could to avoid it. In the end, I missed my chance. Do I regret it? Absolutely. But there's nothing I can do about it now. You, on the other hand, you still have a chance to resolve things with your father.
Have you finished your homework for today?
Yeah. Nana said that Daddy will check it when he comes home. Om around?
Eh? What time did we start playing? Nai told me you spent 20 minutes on your laptop after your homework. Brayden? You already had almost 1 hour of screen time for today? Why didn't you tell me?
Sorry. I should have helped you all keep track.
Sorry, Cuckoo, I didn't realize. Oh, Daddy, I'm supposed to let you check my practice papers.
I'm really tired right now, Brayden. Maybe later, okay?
Okay. I can't take this anymore. We are going to have a debrief when father gets home. Brayden, give me your laptop and tablet, your practice papers, and go and bathe before dinner. Now!
Good. You're all here.
What's all this about?
There's things about me, Mom, you don't know. And it's time I set the record straight. I know you think our marriage fell apart because of Christine, but that's not true. And you thinking poorly of her all these years hasn't been fair to her. And it's all my fault. Our marriage ended because of my infidelity. I hid it from everyone when I was made the scapegoat by my firm's partners. And I took the chance to run away with another woman. I'm sorry I'm not the perfect man, Mom. I never was.
Did you all put him up to this?
Actually, Damien was the one that helped me realize the importance of acknowledging my mistakes.
14, Brayden's screen time not accurately tracked. 15, Brayden's phone not taken when he came back from school. 16, practice papers not immediately checked so Brayden can't do corrections before sleeping.
So many things to keep track. How to remember all of them?
We also have our own things to worry about.
And today was such a tiring day at the shop.
That's why I sent you all the PDF for you to keep track, right? And you think the PSLE cares about your tiring day? Let me tell you.
Enough. You are the one who decided to take up the overseas job. If you're not around to manage your son the way you want, it's just too bad.
Father, this is important.
Everybody is doing their best. If you really think it's so important, you should stay on here. Don't go overseas. Who asked you to go?
I thought everyone was in agreement that this is a crucial year for Brayden. Unfortunately, I was wrong. It seems like I'm the only one who cares. Everybody else is just too busy with their lives.
How dare you say we don't care? You are the one who doesn't care. Choose your career over your son.
Let's all just take a break, okay?
Yes, I got it. Please don't leave your wallet on the table next time. It's a bad habit.
Oh, good. Thanks for helping me to check. I'll see you back at home.
Okay, bye. Are you sure about this, Damien?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't given it much of a thought, but it just feels right.
It's a big step, you know. Are you sure you're ready for this?
There's only one way to find out.
Hey, wow. I hope you don't think I will help you clean every day. Huh? Last week was a one-time only thing.
Shh. I'm trying to concentrate.
Huh? Whoa. You playing slot again? Hey, you forgot last time I lost all the money because of this.
Chad, it's called taking interest in my son's livelihood. It's got nothing to do with me. Go. Don't catch me.
You are. See, Kiao.
Hey guys, as y'all know, Dad is leaving for his treatment in Geneva tonight. I decided to follow along with him. I know. How long do I intend to stay for? What about school? Blah, blah, blah. I guess we'll see how the treatment goes. We're on summer break anyway.
What did you say to him?
It was my choice, Mom. I guess I just want to be there to, I don't know, provide support and stuff.
Also, it's the only way to prevent my overbearing mom from tagging along.
I know Dad and I haven't exactly gotten along since he came back, but today was the first time I felt we could.
But I don't want you to leave, girl.
I promise I'll call, okay?
But what if the treatment takes months?
I guess we'll figure things out along the way. I just want to especially thank Uncle Alex for helping me process my feelings throughout all this. I'll go speak to Arvin. Hey. I'm going to,
Yeah, I heard. You're doing the right thing. You need to be there for your dad.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna miss you. Hey, do you remember I beat you up here?
Hey, I was the one who punched you.
Punched me.
I tried.
Anthony and I have discussed it. We think it's best to have another dry run before I fly off.
We?
We still have more time to get it right.
Hey, hello. We are not your staff, you know. If you are not happy the way we handle your son, then you better stay and handle him yourself. Nobody is forcing you to go and work in Bangkok. Correct or not?
Father, I understand if you're very busy. Nobody is forcing you to
I'm
help.
very busy. NDP is coming up. The most important day of the year.
More important than our wedding anniversary?
Second most important day of the year.